everybody, it's us again, doing Music Monday video. We just had a bad rainstorm, so if you hear thunder...
That's why we're all wet.
If you hear thunder and lightning, it's because there might be another cloud coming through. How many records do you have?
3.
Okay. Well, I'll get started. The first thing that I listened to, stay there, was this record. It's called Bardo, I think is how you pronounce it. And it's Bold as Love. Britton wasn't here when I listened to it. But this record sounds like if you took Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, and Bananarama and mixed them all together, then you'd have this record.
You'd have a mouthful.
You'd have a mouthful. It's a White Label Enigma record.
I didn't hear it, so I don't know.
But I will say that it wasn't a bad record. I'm undecided if whether or not I'm going to keep it or not. Part of me wants to, and part of me is like, you'll never listen to it again. So, it's in the maybe section for right now. I mean, it was a good record. If you like 80s pop rock music, then you would like this. Oh, I guess I better say, like, I really actually didn't have a favorite song off here, so I won't tell you anything. Go ahead.
The first one I got show is, it's just a 7-inch. I showed this in a recent video on my channel. It's a split. It comes from Hell's Headbangers. It's called Spooky. It's 2 bands, 2 songs on each side. Acid Witch on one side and Nunslaughter. Actually, Acid Witch and Nunslaughter, a song of each on each side. Does that make any sense?
And what kind of music is that?
Well, I described it in my video as weird metal, which I don't know, you know.
It's black metal.
Not really.
Yeah,
well,
it is.
Nunslaughter is sort of black metal.
They have the Cookie Monster vocals and everything.
No.
Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse has Cookie Monster vocals.
They do too.
No. I don't think so, but it's not her cup of tea. She doesn't like it.
No. Like I told him when he was playing it, I said, this would be a really good record if they wouldn't sing.
Next.
The next thing I listened to was a Winter Solstice. It's an instrumental record. And it was very beautiful, lovely music. It sounded like...
Just because they didn't sing.
Yeah, just because they didn't sing. But they had harp and mandolin and violins, and it was just, yeah, it's just really pretty music.
Sex and violins.
No sex, no violence.
I said violins. Violence.
Huh.
Sex and violence.
Huh. This is what I listened to. And it was really good. If you like instrumental music, this is definitely something you'd want to pick up if you ever saw it. Of course, you can see I got a 99 cents. So if you ever seen a 99 cents bin, I recommend. It's a really good one. Onward Christian Soldier.
Is that the name of it? That's a live album. The Rolling Stones in concert. Get Your Yayas Out. And this is, I think, their first live album in the 60s. It's supposed to be very good, but I need to listen to it again because I don't really remember anything about it. The biggest problem is if I'm listening to a record, I have to be up on top of the record before I can pay attention to details. So that's probably why, because I was in the other room and I could hear it, but, you know, it starts off with Jumpin' Jack Flash, and they do Midnight Rambler, Honky Tonk Woman, Street Fighting Man, Sympathy for the Devil, you know. but sort of they're in their transition period. What's going on?
Nothing.
But the album cover I hate. It's really stupid.
That guy in the front looks like Scott Baio.
That's the drummer. That's the drummer.
Oh.
Charlie Watts.
He looks like Scott Baio.
I actually like the back picture better. But, I mean, it's the Rolling Stones, so you know what you're going to get with that anyway. And it's live, so it speaks for itself. Hello. Next.
I didn't think it was that bad of a record. It was okay.
Yeah. I need to listen. I don't even think that I got finished listening to it.
Well, I'm going to show both of these next records together since he has one and these are the same band. The next two records that I listened to was Danzig, the first one, and Danzig, the second one. There's the back cover of that one. There's the back cover of this one. They're both black vinyl. Nothing special about the vinyl at all. I actually really like the first one better than I did the second one, but I like them both. I'm just now getting into Danzig, believe it or not. But, I really like his voice. So I really liked it. But I was telling him that I could only listen to one record. Like, I listened to both of these back to back. I really should have just listened to the first one and then next Monday listened to the second one because back to back was almost too much for me. But I did enjoy both records nonetheless, and they will be staying in my collection.
Who do you think he sounds like as far as comparison to vocals?
I don't think there is a comparison.
Well, I think he has. There's a lot of
he
guys that
has,
sort of sounds like him.
He kind of has Ian Astbury aspects to his voice.
That was one that I was thinking of, and then Jim Morrison sort of, and then Elvis sort of. There's a little bit.
I don't hear Elvis at all.
I mean, there's a little bit of everything in there. I think.
I think closest for me would probably be Ian Astbury, which he's one of my celeb crushes. So.
From the Cult, anybody out there doesn't know
from the Cult. So, maybe why I like his voice.
They call him the evil Elvis. That's what they call Danzig.
Oh, well, probably because he has that imagery.
Probably.
But, nonetheless, I enjoyed the first record better than the second, although they were both very good and will be staying in my collection.
Well, the first album has the song you like on there.
Yeah.
Mother. And the last one I got here, because I didn't have a chance to listen to too many, how many you had. Another live album, which was not planned. Pat Benatar, just Benatar. I used to have this on cassette 100 years ago, and it's called Live from Earth. And I actually said something when we were listening to it, and like I said, I used to have this on cassette, and I don't remember anything ever like I think I do. So when I played this, I'm thinking, why is she yelling through the whole thing? And you said, well, it's live. I said, yeah, I know it's live, but she's yelling. It's probably adrenaline. She's probably, excited on stage, and, there's a crowd. I understand that, but it's not the greatest because of that. I mean, sometimes you can channel adrenaline and make it a better performance, and sometimes you can't. And Pat Benatar is a great singer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's professionally trained.
Yeah. So, she's, not that she can't sing, but, and the weird thing is, I think there's 2 studio songs on here. Love is a Battlefield, which is a studio version. What? And Lipstick Lies, which is a studio version. So, I don't understand what that's about. I don't think those 2 were on this album originally. I want to say this was on... what's that album called? Is it called Get Nervous, I think? I thought Love Was a Battlefield. I have to look for that online to see. I should know that right off, but, the studio songs was sort of stupid to have on there. But I know a lot of people, a lot of bands, probably by record companies, they'll have bonus tracks or live tracks or studio tracks or brand new tracks on a compilation album or even apparently a live album. So I'm sure that wasn't anything she had control over. But the album was, I mean, it's Pat Benatar, so.
Pat Benatar.
And by the way,
not anything bad you can say about that.
like I said in our last video, I think I keep all my records.
Lord, do I not know the answer to that.
But it's a different premise. You're going through records that you haven't listened to yet, which I am too, to a certain extent sometimes, to like weed out the
I'm trying to make my collection
essential with a hint of cherry.
Something that I will listen to no matter what record I pull out of my shelf. I know I would like this record and I want to listen to it. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want fluff in my collection. That's what I'm trying to get rid of.
Me too.
Quick story. I listened to a book about Stevie Nicks and then I ordered my mom a shirt on Amazon for Janis Joplin because my mom loves Janis Joplin. And I was going to send it to her. Well, when I got the shirt, it was Stevie Nicks instead of Janis Joplin.
That's weird.
So I must have subconsciously ordered a Stevie Nicks shirt instead of a Janis Joplin shirt. So.
I think that was consciously, not subconsciously.
It was subconsciously because I swear I ordered Janis Joplin. But I do have a Janis Joplin coming for my mom. So just a cute little story. Anyway, we'll see you next time. That's all we got on this video. Hope you all are safe and well.
And well and safe.
And well and safe. Stay healthy. And
Healthy stay.
Don't forget to wear your mask, wash your hands, and respect others around you.
And wash other people's hands.
That's not called respect. That's weird. And creepy. Thanks, everyone.
Angry bee. Did you say angry bee?
Creepy.
Oh.
Bye.